Cambi and Marianne join us with a recap of Beddit.
So
Beddit.
I've tried something similar called Aura by Withings, and this goes underneath your bed. It has a sensor. Yours was similar, but a smaller one.
A really lightweight strip. You would never know that this is here. So Cambi had me bring it home and put it on the bed. I did it last night. We'll see how it works, all right? So it's just kind of a long strip, probably about 2 feet long. It's got an adhesive strip on the back. You just peel it out and off and then just sort of smooth that thing out on top of your mattress underneath your fitted sheet. And then you make the bed and you crawl in. And what you don't see here, there's a little device that hooks up with your Bluetooth, syncs with your Bluetooth to record your movement at night. And then you have the app open on your phone all night long, and it records your movement in bed and tells you how great of a night's sleep it thinks you got.
So did you agree with what it said?
Well, I think it was interesting. The product, it was, I wouldn't say it's a little bit complicated, but you could lie in there in bed and want you to test it. You would let me see if I can pull up the app. You kind of move back and forth, and you see it real time, moving around and syncing along with what you're doing. Yeah, it's pretty cool. My sleep rating turned out to be, I think it was an 80 or 71.
Out of 100, is that right?
Out of like 100. So I really didn't get a very good night's sleep. And I was telling you that part of the reason I didn't get a very good night's sleep is because I knew this thing was there. I couldn't feel a thing. I could not feel a thing. But just knowing it was there, I don't know why.
It's such a thin strip, too. That's funny, though. Other people have told me that
I just mentally knew that it was there.
Yeah, that's funny. And so mine was similar. This goes underneath the bed. You can actually put it under the entire mattress. And it hooks up to this, which is the Aura. It's an alarm clock, and it tracks it, too. And then the alarm clock is supposed to wake you up at what would be your natural movement. To wake up. But I imagine if that was bad for you, that thin little strip, you would never be able to do this because you would know it was there.
That I would know.
A lot bigger.
And see, the thing with Beddit, like I said, I did not feel a thing. I mentally knew that it was there. I knew it was recording, and I don't know why that prevented me from getting a good night's sleep. Yeah. It had nothing to do with the device itself, because I thought that was pretty cool. But it does. It marks when it thinks your best sleep was. You can go back and look at the app, what your overall score was. It's pretty cool stuff. If you want to check it out, you just fire up your app with the device on Bluetooth, and that's how they connect overnight. And it gives you an idea of how your sleep patterns kind of go during the night.
Yeah, so, which is nice to know. It's called Beddit, and if you're wondering how, I mean, there are so many of these sleep gadgets. I mean, we've talked about these little goggles coming up next in this hour. Cody's going to talk about this. We had the inventors on yesterday. And I'm very interested to see. I don't know if I could do a mask, but Cody tried it, so he's going to let us know what it was like. But obviously, people have problems with their sleep, or there wouldn't be all of these.
That's right.
All of these gadgets.
To come up with something to help you.
20 years of doing this. What's the secret?
The secret is just staying on the right schedule, because I actually slept better every other night this week, except last night when I had that thing under the bed.
Oh, no, that's my fault. I'm sorry.
Cambi.
This is the end of the sleep gadgets today.
It was fine, exactly.
You can take it off now. Well, thank you.
Sure.
Sorry. After 20 years, the worst sleep, thanks to Cambi.
Thanks to Cambi.
You're welcome, Marianne.
And speaking of sleeping well, now Wynn joins